Donald Trump is now allowing ICE and other immigration law enforcement to target undocumented migrants at churches, schools, and other sensitive locations.
Oh my God, Harry, no way. At schools, you said? Then here I was thinking that if you broke the law but somehow managed to get into a school, or if you went into church to pray, well, you'd just be safe there. It's kind of like how if you murder a person but you're praying, they're like, no, hold off. We want to be respectful. This is a sensitive area.
The Trump administration has revoked a Biden-era memo that prohibited ICE from arresting unauthorized immigrants at or near sensitive locations like schools, places of worship, healthcare sites, shelters, and relief centers.
Oh, you mean like at every place they would be? Yo, at or near. You can't arrest them if they're breathing, eating, drinking, existing, or if they have blood pumping through their heart. Shelters or bro, these is like all the places that they could be. So what do? The cops get there and they're like, oh, we gotta hang out here for a bit till they leave the school or leave the church or leave the shelter. Or they could just sit in there forever and maybe dip out in the dark of night when we're not here because we have other people to arrest. Let's just wait for the criminal.
Donald Trump's administration is saying that it trusts ICE to use common sense. That's the new directive.
Bro, common sense is a euphemism for the word discretion. Discretion meaning that any and all possible scenarios that a person could be in are not able to be mapped word for word, step by step. At some point, you have to trust a person of authority to use discretion, aka common sense, to solve a varying multitude of different issues. Police officers, law enforcement officers of all kinds in all areas of life use discretion, aka common sense, every day, bro. And he's like, this is sensitive, bro. What do you want them to do, though? Basically what this means is if one of these people happens to be at the doctor's office and is in the middle of getting an x-ray or something and they were a non-violent offender but they need to be brought in for questioning or whatever, that you don't need to like throw in a smoke grenade and form tackle them off the x-ray machine and cuff them. But you also won't be limited by law that you can't do anything while they're at or near that area, which is insane.
You could be an undocumented migrant praying in your place of worship or going to school or in a hospital, and ICE can now come after you there.
Yeah, bro, that's right. Because the law doesn't stop because you're in the hospital. The law doesn't stop because you're studying for the big exam, dude. Perhaps you could have just gotten in line and come in legally like everybody else. The fact that they weren't able to come after them in those locations up until this point is insane. That's not common sense. Soggy takes from a soggy person. Everything's soggy when you got nothing to talk about. Did you think through a rational solution or did you just wanna make another video?